Today in this video, I would like to share 5 things that has really changed my life. And I'm not talking anything that is out of the book. This is well tested and tried by my own self. It has boosted my confidence like crazy. But I have understood that every man should have done these 5 things if they are procrastinating or if they are not successful in life. First lesson that I learned from my life and my experience is that positive self-talk is one of the best things you should do if you are always self-sabotaging. Self-sabotaging is means someone who is always trying to negative self-talk, and because of that they are not able to take action and do the right things. This can waste you a lot of time, and wasted time is always going to be regretful. It will increase the negativity in you and you will not be able to keep up. So what I did to fight this habit was that whenever I used to get negative thoughts, I used to write down on journal, and then I used to reflect on myself that I am not going to put myself into a negative self talk. I will always think positive no matter what. That's how actually I started. It's sometimes very hard to keep up with all the negativity about the world, but you have to take responsibility of your life and to understand that you need to be positive. If you attract positive energy and if you generate positive aura, people are going to like you and business will be easy for you. Everything is going to come very easy. Second lesson that I learned was that you need to understand how good your environment is. If you are living alone, it's a different thing. But if you are growing with a team, you need to understand. You need to have high qualified, effective people with you. These people will play a very great role in shaping your mindset. If they have high standards, you are not going to below, you're not going to lose because I've understood when my friends who are very competitive, I became like that. I did not like to lose. I absorbed everything from my surroundings. And that's how I understood. Even if the habits they're doing, it must be right habits. If I follow someone who is not where I want to go, I will lose in life. And I don't want that. The third lesson that I learned is that you need to practice every single day. Consistency is very beautiful. I understood that, man. It is so life changing. Once you understand the power of consistency and the level of confidence that you get after being consistent for at least 2 to 3 months, you start believing in yourself like you are the winner. And that's how everything literally changed in my life. I stick to my goals. I forced myself. Yeah, most of the time when I felt like giving up on my trainings, I did force myself. I rested a lot. Sometimes I might have taken 1 to 2 days off because of my body paining or I was not able to do something that was important. Then I never went back to my old self. I always stayed consistent and I knew how bad I wanted to change. So I just took the step in the right direction and speak my mind into reality that I'm not going to be a loser anymore. I'm going to change my life completely. Lesson number 4 that I learned is that you need to use a book for yourself. Journaling will give you the power to be so confident about your life that it clears your brain fog. I've literally used this for all of my businesses and I have understood that once you start writing on a piece of paper, you actually become more accountable to your own self. When I decide to do or complete an objective, I write down my goals on a piece of white sheet of paper and then doing everything based on timeline. I finish my work with focus. Remember, you cannot have your phone around you while you're working. You cannot have distractions around you while you're working. Because what I understood is that in my practical experience, when you are trying to focus, there will be a lot of things that will try to distract you, and it's your responsibility to cut off everything. And at some point, you have to make the decisions how bad you want it and how fast you want it. If you want it today, then you need to control your 24 hours and do the right thing without making any excuses. Second lesson that last lesson that I learned is that discipline. You know what? I really feel that discipline is a magic word sometimes because when you understand that you're always looking for some motivation to do the work. Even I did it at the start of my career, but now I understood as a man, you have to control your emotions, you have to control your distractions and everything, and you have to do the right work for yourself. Nobody is going to come and save you, it's your job, and it's now you versus the world. So, are you going to make excuses or stay behind, or are you going to get up and work for your dreams? That's what I did, man. I just stopped making excuses. I stopped making complaints. I stopped blaming other people. I stopped blaming my circumstances. I did whatever I could on my part, and I was always trying to win. Every single day, it was like do something, learn something, get better. focus on getting better. Everything else is a complete waste of time. Thank you for watching this video, and if you found any value in this video, I will see you in the next video.